The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. Well, the Kings have a whole load of players who can go off on any given night. Shaq, who's your pick to have a big game here?
Well, DeMarcus Cousins is the best center in the NBA in my book. He's a good bet. Matter of fact, he's a sure bet. Make it light on yourself, Kenny.
Well, Rudy Gay, I'm telling you, this guy doesn't get enough credit. You know, he does a lot of things on the floor. Ad-lib.
he is able to ad-lib, isn't he? Let's go to courtside, Kevin Harlan.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Joined courtside with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You look at Sacramento. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Well, pride is on the line, and competitiveness. You know, when you're faced with a season sweep, you've got a little more invested.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. All-Star break is coming up. The league lately extending that break so that most teams, Doris, will have 8 or 9 days off. I know you like that idea.
I really do. I like the extended break because beyond the physical rest, I think the toll mentally can be sort of a grind. And remember, these are men with families, children, wives. So it gets them a chance to reconnect, and it's so important, no different for you and I.
Another good move by Adam Silver to recognize and listen to the players who push for this very hard.
Have you seen a commissioner come in and so seamlessly take over for a legend in David Stern? What a job Adam Silver's done.
Incredibly perceptive. You're right on it. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for Sacramento, Aflalo is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Koufos, and it's Collison in at the point guard. Now here is Irving. From deep, James, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Outside Collison. Cousins with a screen on Irving. Here's Aflalo. Great D that time from James. On defense, Sacramento. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
You know, typically you're looking to your second unit for hustle plays, rebounding, things like that. But this time, it was their offensive punch that sealed the victory.
Here's Cousins. The dish to Koufos. That one falls.
defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
Here's Irving after the Kings pick up 2.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
And Temple kicks to Collison. They set the pick. Pass to Cousins. From 13. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
Both shots good from the stripe. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now Irving. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. He kicks it to LeBron. Tips it up. Koufos grabs the miss. Afflalo outside. Outside Collison. Feeds to Cousins. And Afflalo kicks to Collison. They now take the lead. Collison's got his first 2 points.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Love outside. They set the pick. Dishes to Irving. Back to Love. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Love's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, guys, that mid-range is like a layup for Kevin Love, right? This is his comfort zone.
Collison kicks to Koufos. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You know, that's strong teamwork leading right to the basket. He put it in the shooting pocket at just the right time.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Basket good. Love's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you guys know Kevin Love is a handful when he gets that close to the rim. Not much you can do about it.
Collison dishes to Temple. Collison kicks to Cousins. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, they're rolling 80% shooting out of the gate.
Irving passes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Kings have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Beyond the arc. And LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Collison kicks to Cousins. He dishes it to Afflalo. Fires from deep. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
But Kyrie's so confident shooting from beyond the arc. No defense is going to get in his way.
Here's Temple. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. And the pass to Cousins. Can they get it? And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And you think of the great outside shooting of the Cavs. Doris, how much of that is the brilliance of LeBron James creating those shots for his teammates?
Look, you hit the nail on the head, Kevin. LeBron is not only one of the most devastating slashers and finishers, but his passing might be his greatest strength. Pinpoint bullet passes that zip into shooters' hands before the defense can react. And you look at his shooting percentage on his passes, sky high.
Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so here's Cleveland. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 6 on the shot clock. James kicks to Irving. Over Koufos. He can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one constant, is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
Second free throw, no good. And concerning all the trauma that seems to surround the Kings, you know what cures all of that? Winning.
Yeah, and the best teams in the league, they win with camaraderie. They win with integrity and trust. The Kings are knocking on the door, but they still have some ways to go.
He feeds it to Collison. It's deflected. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got 11.
Boy, how does Kyrie collect himself so quickly before going up?
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And Channing Frye, a three-point specialist at 6'11". It's a shot he didn't really utilize in earnest until his 5th year in the league.
And think about it, Kevin. It's like he flipped a switch. It's become the staple of his offensive game. And he's a trendsetter in that regard. Very tough to defend that pick and pop at the top of the key.
Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Take a look at the Warriors, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Kings. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for Sacramento, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
And with the major changes we know are coming, now you have players fighting for their jobs, trying to prove they deserve to be here beyond the end of this season.
Now, here's Koufos. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now here's Shumpert. Not a lot of room. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, Channing Frye, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center, and on a very reasonable contract.
And Doris, you look at advanced statistics. Channing Frye, a better player than some might realize.
Well, I think, Kevin, rebounding is where he hurts you. Underrated defensively, and, of course, close to 40% from three-point range. That provides spacing for all of their star talent.
A different look now for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Korver in for Shumpert. And then for Sacramento, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Koufos. Ben McLemore comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Lawson in for Darren Collison. Doris, we have some prolific big men right now in the game. Who's the best post player you think in the league?
I think, surprisingly, and a guy who's not getting on national television too much, to me, it's DeMarcus Cousins.
I like that.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy who can play with his back to the basket, is going to require at least 2 defenders if you're going to try to check him, but he can also step away and make shots. What I'm anxious to see is, does DeMarcus Cousins mature, and does he ever get Sacramento to a place or go somewhere else where his game can be more well-known across the country?
Well said. Do you think he's as difficult to coach as it appears from a distance?
I think he's a hyper-competitive guy, and whoever coaches him is going to have as strong a personality as he does.
Spoken like a former coach. Now here's McLemore. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Cousins kicks to McLemore. Passes it to Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. Outside Jefferson. Here's Fry. That one, no good. Good D by Barnes. McLemore with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Here's Cousins. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cousins has got 9.
You can always bank on him to have an impact with his offensive arsenal.
Outside Korver. Jefferson setting the pick for Korver. There's a screen. Irving from long range. Lawson with the defensive effort there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's McLemore outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, Coach drew up a great play to get the wide open look. Perfect shot in that situation. He thought he had it.
The Kings trail by 8. To the paint. And stolen by James. Jefferson, that's for 2. And another miss by Cleveland. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Takes the 13-footer. The second effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw missing.
Well, Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, that breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
And the second free throw, good. And Lue gives Coach Doc Rivers credit for seeing the coaching potential in him when he didn't see it in himself.
You're right, Kevin. Rivers told him, you could coach for me. And Tyronn wasn't so sure. Thought coaching sounded like too much work. 6 years later, change of heart, called Doc to ask for a job, and the rest is history. Boy, very difficult to defend when he gets into this kind of rhythm, which has been all quarter long.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Tolliver dishes to Cousins. It's tipped.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Shoots off the screen for 3. Fry. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Kyrie Irving, one of the most explosive scorers in the league, perhaps the best crossover in the entire NBA. Lightning quick in either direction, strings them together to leave defenders grasping at thin air.
The Kings making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Kings.
And the bigs are getting their lion's share of the rebounds. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do, but they've got bigger issues right now and other holes to fill if they're going to stage a comeback.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
And no good that time.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
McLemore, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Korver, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Goes back up, Braun. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one.
For Cleveland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And for the Cavaliers, third time was that charm, right? 3 finals appearances in their last 46 years as a franchise, and they finally win the title. To hang that banner, guys, what a tremendous accomplishment.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. For 3, Lawson. Here's Cauley Stein. Good D by James.
You've got to do better there. There wasn't anyone stopping him in the lane.
The feed to Fry. Lawson on the double team. Back to Irving. This one for 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. LeBron's got 6 points. And it wasn't just the Cavaliers getting the monkey off the back doors. It was the entire city of Cleveland.
Well, how about over a half a century between professional sporting championships? It's almost hard to quantify what the Cavs win meant for those loyal fans.
And here's Lawson after LeBron James hitting the 3. The shot's good from Lawson.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside Irving from past the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
There's the dish to McLemore. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Cauley Stein, top of the key. Irving with the steal. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Pass to Jefferson. And stolen by Cauley Stein. With 1 on the clock, no good on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, leading by 17. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
No doubt about that. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
The activity allowing them to pressure the ball, jump into passing lanes, anything they're doing to disrupt the offense.
Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. DeAndre Liggins out there with Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Kings trail by 17. Aflalo outside. From the stripe. Good. He hits the jump shot. Aflalo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Kings. Lawson's against Irving. Love with the screen for Irving to the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
There's the screen. Lawson the pass to Cauley-Stein. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. But Love said that staying was a no-brainer, a max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively. DeMarcus Cousins has checked in for the Kings. Collison comes in for Ty Lawson. And Temple kicks to Aflalo. Aflalo with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And it's Shumpert penetrating. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the screen. And here's Collison. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. Doris, we asked fans to write in questions for you. We've had thousands, literally thousands of letters, emails coming in. The fans want you to answer questions. So here's one I just picked out of the fishbowl here. This is from Joe in Portland. What are your hobbies outside of basketball?
Yeah, I think this might surprise people, but I love to cook, Kevin. Not that I'm going to spend 3 hours in the kitchen, but having been the mother of 2 children, I love to cook. My daughter loves to cook with me. The other thing is I live at the ocean, so you can find me on the water.
I want to be one of your kids. My gosh.
It's not a bad life.
Now, I picture you as like with a towel draped over your shoulder and coaching, thinking it through, but enjoying the cooking process.
Oh, there's no question. I'll tell you what, if I make a good dish, just like John Thompson, the towel's over the shoulder, but if I have thrown it down, that towel goes in the air.
You can cook.
No question.
In the corner, it's Temple. Outside Collison. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Got that one up quick. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Collison kicks to Cauley-Stein. There's the screen. At the elbow, it's Cousins. The 11-footer. Another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Cavaliers 5th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving with it. 19 points in the game. Love dishes to Shumpert. Irving with a clean look. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Kings trail by 20. Timeout called by the Kings.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Irving. Averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
Fires the three. That falls. Great assist by Love. 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's a screen. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Collison. Here's Cousins. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he really carried the momentum from the last game right to this one. He is rolling.
A putback. They get it back. Thompson passes to Love. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And we all know how skilled Kevin Love is offensively, a guy who can score on the low block and/or step out and hit the triple. What about his play on the defensive end?
So this is the conversation, right, Kevin? And I think he's better than he's been given credit for. Certainly, he's not an elite defender, but his defensive rebounding is elite. And not having to bear the offensive burden that he did in Minnesota, he's become more than solid defensively.
The Kings making a switch here. Kufis is checked in, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, the determination there from Shumpert was something else. Took the foul, converts the basket, beautiful.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Free throw good, Amon Shumpert. And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And, in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
And Temple kicks to Cousins. Now Cleveland moving it up. Liggins with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup. You know, Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's won an All-Star MVP and the Rising Stars MVP. Elite competition seems to bring out the best in him. And when he heats up, he can take over.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Very quietly, Irving is one of the best free throw shooters in the NBA and has been over the years.
There's a good screen. Collison dishes to Koufos. And the rejection by Love. Here's Collison, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor, over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Love the pass to Liggins. Back to Love. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been somewhat off this quarter, but the desire to score is evident.
Collison kicks to Temple. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Love outside. The screen from Thompson. Love dishes to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Collison kicks to Temple. Irving against Collison, and stolen by Cousins. Follow the pass to Collison. Here's Cousins, uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Love outside. There's the pick. He kicks it to Liggins. Back to Love. Shot clock at 5. And yes, it's good. 11 points in the game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The drive by Collison. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's Irving. He's got 24. Down low. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for DeAndre Liggins. And it's Jefferson in for Irving. Sacramento also making some changes. Anthony Tolliver, he's checked in for Cousins. Barnes comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Ben McLemore in for Garrett Temple. Now here's Collison. He has 6. McLemore with a screen for Collison. It's stolen by Jefferson. On the wing, James. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Collison dishes to Koufos. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Korver. Back to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Jefferson's got his first points of the night. Kings have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Collison kicks to Barnes. There's the screen. Shoots a three. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LeBron against Barnes. The screen from Thompson. Jefferson setting the pick for LeBron. Feeds to Korver. Shot from the wing. That one doesn't go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Now here's Collison. He's got 6. Here's Tolliver. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Now Jefferson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Good on the shot.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Outside Collison. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's called on Channing Frye. For Sacramento, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. And a change for Sacramento. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Kosta Koufos. Collison hits them both. Cleveland leading by 21. And here's Irving. 24 points for him. Baseline jumper. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now here's Collison. Barnes up top. Barnes sets a screen for McLemore. No good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Stolen. And now Sacramento on the break. Lawson's got the ball. Good. Tolliver's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Frye. Barnes grabs the miss.
Stellar defense to alter that shot. You could tell his release was a tad awkward.
Dishes to McLemore. They set the pick. There's the pass to Collison. Clock at 6. From about 16, Cavaliers with the rebound. Frye's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Block, block.
I love seeing LeBron James back in wine and gold, guys. I mean, I think he's here where he belongs and isn't going anywhere else. You know, nevertheless, he's kept that player option after every season, something that gives him a lot of control over his future.
Free throw good, LeBron. And LeBron with a huge voice, it seems, in the Cavaliers' decision-making. Everything from roster decisions, Doris, to who's the head coach.
Well, there's always a lot of questions about how much power LeBron wields in any organization he plays for. It would be a tricky balance for any head coach because you're in the lead role. For LeBron, he's a great player, and he wants to put greatness around him.
Pass to McLemore. He dishes it to Tolliver. Barnes outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Lawson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Irving against Lawson. Irving drives in. He feeds it to Frye. Korver passes to James. Back to Korver. And another miss by Cleveland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Barnes kicks to Tolliver. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. And here's Barnes for three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Boy, that was the perfect end to the period. You have no idea how much effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 24 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
You could see it in this guy's eyes. He was focused, intense, and looking to be the aggressor.
The Kings trail by 20. On the court right now for the Kings. Garrett Temple is out there with Collison. Then there's Kufis. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Afflalo in at the small forward position.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Kings getting the bucket. It's a pick by Love. LeBron James on the wing. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, we all know Kevin Love has illustrious bloodlines. His dad played in the NBA. His aunt was inducted into the U.S. Triathlon Hall of Fame. And his uncle was the lead singer for the Beach Boys. Doris, not bad.
Well, Kevin, that's not too bad is right. I mean, he's always had big shoes to fill, and you see that, I think, in Kevin's approach. He's tremendously dedicated, remade his body with yoga and training at high elevation. He leaves no stone unturned.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And you know, if you foul Love, he's going to make you pay at the free throw line.
Irving against Collison. Kicks to Cousins. He's feeling it. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Irving double teamed. Love kicks to James. Thompson, a screen on Afflalo. Shot clock at 5. It's good. 16 points for LeBron.
That's terrific defense right there, but it didn't matter to LeBron James, who just drains it. He's a master of shrugging off the defense.
Now here's Collison. He's got 8. Here's Koufos. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Koufos has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
Irving can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Collison dishes to Koufos. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Koufos. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
Temple, the pass to Collison. Back to Temple. Collison against Irving. Here's Koufos, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
Well, when you have a whole team that is locked in, this is what your shot chart looks like. They are moving the ball well and taking shots with confidence. When this team comes out and is knocking it down from all over like they are right now, they're one of the toughest in the league to beat.
The free throw drops for Koufos. And Koufos drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
Now here's Cousins. 18 points for him. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Taking a look at some stats for James. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Right around 25 points per, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cleveland leading by 21. Left side, Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now it's 27 points for Kyrie Irving. Outside Collison. There's the feed to Cousins. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. And guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Here's LeBron after Darren Collison's bucket. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And LeBron James achieving
2 shots, gentlemen.
The highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
Free throw good, James. And there's been a lot of negativity, Greg, directed LeBron's way. Cavs fans who felt betrayed when he left, analysts who questioned his greatness. What does that 2016 title now do to that?
I think it changes a lot, especially for those in Cleveland. For the analysts who question LeBron's place in history, I think his 2 titles in Miami had already done a lot to cement his reputation. The 2016 title should remove that as an argument.
Here's Temple. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Koufos off the left rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And James throws it down.
And LeBron James showing no signs of slowing up anytime soon, scoring with ease.
Collison with it. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Koufos. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. Love kicks to Liggins. Oh, trying for it. It's taken away by Collison. Lets it go from 14. Cleveland's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. LeBron outside. Here's Liggins. He's covered by Collison. Rejected by Collison. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. Collison with another miss.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. Got to think twice about that next time.
Shumpert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. King shooting for the game at 42%. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Liggins. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Collison dishes to Cousins. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
They're running. Afflalo with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 21 in the game.
The awareness there, Kev. Afflalo finding the open man.
Liggins the pass to James. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. Shumpert dishes to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Sacramento grabs the miss. Picked him clean. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And the rejection by Love. No one near James as he lets it go. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Boy, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. High post Cousins. 17-foot shot on the way.
That's an outstanding effort there. Everyone knows he can shoot from that distance, and the D did a terrific job making it difficult.
And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Collison. He's got 10. Pass to Cousins. Unloads from 9. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The screen from Thompson. And Liggins kicks to James. Thompson, a screen on Cousins. LeBron passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Now here's Collison. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Here's Liggins, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Thompson, a screen on Collison. Liggins dishes to James. The screen from Thompson. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Now Love. He's got 15. And Shumpert kicks to Liggins. Back to Shumpert. That's short off the rim. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Collison. They set the screen. Here's Cousins. Great D that time from Love.
It wasn't wide open, but that's a look he's got to create, guys. He's got to finish that. His teammates count on him.
Kept alive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You can see Thompson does a good job carving out space for himself to secure that board.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Korver in for Iman Shumpert. That free throw good from Thompson. And Tristan Thompson, one of the premier offensive rebounders in the game. Second overall, in fact, in offensive rebounds last year.
Look, Kevin, this is a guy who makes his living around the rim. He runs rim to rim, terrific on the pick and roll. He's a smart cutter, does a good job lurking on the baseline for drop-offs or second chance points. You know, the basket is good, but it's all about the assist there. That pass led him to just the right spot on the floor.
Feeds it to Frye. They set the screen. Barnes against Jefferson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. And that one falls for Jefferson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Barnes kicks to Cauley-Stein. And here's McLemore. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot's good from Lawson.
Boy, that's the wrong man to leave wide open in three-point territory. He makes them pay.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Korver with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Korver's got his first 2 points.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Barnes outside. It's Cauley-Stein, top of the key. Back to Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Left side Lawson. He kicks it to McLemore. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Cavaliers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Felder is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Jefferson. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Frye, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
Now here's Korver. Back to Frye. Here's Felder. Over to the left wing. Korver passes to Jones. Cleveland moving it around. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lawson dishes to Tolliver. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Tolliver's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Felder. Outside, Jones shoots it. Again, the miss by Jones. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And McLemore kicks to Cauley-Stein, and the shot is good.
You know, that's just great teamwork. Sharp assist, nice shot. Boy, love it when it comes together.
The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From beyond the arc, Felder's shot's good. Here's Lawson. Well, we've seen this league grow year in and year out, changing year to year, evolving year to year. Doris, what do you think of the 3 and D player type of player we see?
Well, I think first and foremost, obviously, the three-point shot has changed the equation in the NBA. It's hard to win without it. But I look at a guy like Klay Thompson, who, when he came into the league, said he thought his ceiling was that he'd be a 3-and-D type player. I think if you have those two abilities, then your ceiling is much higher than you think it is. To me, Klay Thompson has got to start thinking of himself as an MVP caliber player, because I think he is that.
You think it's a mindset then?
I do indeed.
What about the big player who thinks that way too? Now that to me isn't like the Draymond Green 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guys.
Well, how about that guy? And there's guys in college basketball that remind me of Draymond Green. And what separates Draymond is his intellect and his willingness to say, I'm not going to let my size limit my effectiveness on the NBA level. I can play because I know I can pass it. I can shoot it. My vision is terrific. I can put it on the deck. If you can be a multifaceted player, you've got a chance to succeed in the NBA.
Well, that was well said. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Cauley Stein got a hand on it. Right side Jefferson. Outside Jones. Felder, the pass to Korver. This is to Jones. And there's the pass to Felder. From deep. Second shot opportunity. Fry, good.
Just an example of Fry working down low for buckets. Just superb body control when he has the ball in the low post.
Now here's Richardson. And McLemore kicks to Lawson. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
Neither coach nor his teammates are pleased with the way he's playing. He's simply got to adjust his shot selection.
Pass to Jones. He dishes it to Korver. Here's Felder. Lawson defending. Felder's shot's good.
Went with the teardrop, and the timing had to be just right on the release, and it was.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Lawson with it. And Jones sends it back. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Lawson, guarded closely. Tolliver with the bucket.
He's been taking what the defense gives him, shooting a high percentage, and they still trail.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Korver, in the corner, it's Jefferson. Korver against Richardson. Passes it to Felder. Jones kicks to Fry. And there it is for him. Fry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
Yeah, he has not missed the mark very often. Absolutely locked on target.
Now, here's Richardson. They set the pick. He feeds it to Lawson. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
To the middle. And Fry slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. McLemore with the ball, defended by Jefferson. Lawson has the open look. Lawson can't get that one to fall.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Tolliver dishes to Lawson. Hits the target from 18 feet. Here's Felder. And the NBA allows more fouls than college with 6, but some feel it might not be enough as it affects games too heavily. We lose some of our best players too early, some say. What is the right amount? Too much, too little? What do you think?
Well, I think they're right where they need to be perfectly frank. And if you remember in college basketball, the Big East, when Patrick Ewing was playing there, They went to 6 fouls, and I thought the level of physicality became absurd on the college level. However, it's different on the NBA. I don't think that 6th foul, it's the perfect amount for this league. I get that the fans want the stars to be on the floor. 6 fouls over a 48-minute game is absolutely perfect.
And Cleveland making a change here. Liggins is checked in. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for Fry.
And the veteran Fry just continues to build upon his fine career. A big man with a sweet touch from the distance.
Now here's McLemore. Back to Collison. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Felder. Kicks it to Fry. The shot's good. Fry's got 21 in the game.
Well, we all know Fry is a scorer through and through. When he's shooting the ball well, he is such a tough cover for the D.
Collison kicks to Cauley-Stein. Sacramento moving it around. Cuts off the pass. Liggins the pass to Korver. No good on the triple.
On a pretty good day for them so far, his shooting has been one of the tough spots.
And the wide open shot from Collison. Off target from outside. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Screen by Jones. Here's Felder. He's covered by Collison. There's the feed to Korver. Shot clock at 5. Korver missing again. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's the screen. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Korver. Now here's McLemore, launches a 3. It's hauled in by Fry. One of the topics, Doris, that's come up recently relates to the NBA scheduling, with all the talk of trying to delete these back-to-back games. Players don't want it. Their performance isn't good. A lot of them will sit and rest, which is kind of cheating the fan that pays a lot of money to go see a big star play, and then he's not going to play because it's the 3rd and 4 nights.
Correct. And you and I have talked about this. You can shorten the exhibition season, Kevin. Go from 10 to 12 to down to 3 to 4. I think that the teams will benefit from that. You can start the season just a little bit earlier. It's so crucial that the NBA product be as good as it should be, and the way to do that is to make sure 4 and 5 and back-to-backs are reduced to the greatest measure possible.
You don't run a championship horse day after day, night after night.
I'm not cracking the whip on you or anybody else.
But you play every other day? That is a horse you can ride. And so here's Cleveland. Darren Collison missing from long range. Tries it from the top of the key. Felder, no good. The Kings shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Richardson kicks to Collison. Cauley-Stein at the elbow. Tries to snap the cold streak, and Jones sends it back. And DeAndre Liggins picks up the foul. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Then for the Kings, Koufos comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's a Flalo in for McLemore. There's the screen. Richardson for 3. Richardson missing again. Here's Liggins. Doris, you were a point guard. You put so much strain on your body with the quick cuts on both ends of the floor. It takes its toll. Is there a reason why so many point guards have had to fight injuries their entire career?
You know, I've heard these questions before about anatomically, is the way a player like Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook, the way they play with the
torque. How about the torque?
The torque that's built up and the change of directions, or the ferocity of attack, the lift Russell Westbrook gets. I don't know the answer. I think that there would have to be science to support that argument.
Now, you've got 2 bad knees, though, too, so
That's
you can
true.
probably speak to it pretty well.
I don't think there's an athlete in the world who doesn't have aches and pains once their career is over.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Irving.
I really thought his playmaking fueled the energy for them tonight. His teammates were confident that they'd get the ball when they were ready, and a really nice job making his guys comfortable. You know, that's a great play. Some confidence that time. He found a nice gap in the defense, didn't hesitate, let it fly.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The dish to Liggins. Jones with the screen on Richardson. Here's Liggins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
You can feel the love that this crowd has for them. I think the passion of their supporters made a huge difference in tonight's outcome.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game. Kyrie Irving. He didn't waste any time. The first quarter numbers he put up were frightening and certainly set the table for his team to prosper here tonight.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I'd pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
There isn't much that Kyrie Irving can't do offensively. He's got unreal handles, amazing vision, and he can finish in tight or knock down the deep ball. Kyrie is the man I want running my offense because he's from New Jersey.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.